Welcome back, friends! So, in the last episode, we mangled with a horse's head. It didn't go well for us. It did not go well for us. One thing we are gonna do... Honestly, the first thing we're running out of is leather bottles anyway. How expensive is it making them? Oh, it really isn't. We'll make them out of pelts, it's not a problem. I think I want to make some sickness bottles. We're gonna need them. We're going to need them. And you can do that. We probably... Yeah, we lost quite a bit of food to the storm. But we are extremely well stocked on food, actually. We are extremely well stocked. So we're just gonna go that way. We don't need food. We absolutely do not. So we're gonna do this. Yeah. We're gonna do this. What do we need to repair? That's cloth. That is fine in my head. And we cannot repair this right now, but that's okay. Actually, can you make me rope? I would enjoy to have rope, but we're gonna do it in the afternoon. Because then we don't have to... then we can probably make 30 in one go. And he's a good enough crafter to make 30 in one go. Okay, he's no longer really sick, so I'm gonna let him keep mangling with a horse's head until he makes it. And he will need to be healed now. I just got the achievement, a village is born! Craft all stations in the camp. Sweet, we got everything. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to him. I'm just doing that because nothing I'm putting in there is particularly rare right now, and I have his work over anyway. By the way, I did say at the end of the last episode that I'm gonna get a new person in, but I've decided to do it at the beginning of the next episode. Or on the beginning of the next day, to be precise. Because I have no idea, because we don't need food this turn. So my first idea was I might as well get that person and let it work, but since we don't have people gathering food, all of our stations are taken anyway. So what would that person be doing? Nothing, that's what. I really want to upgrade this one. I think this is actually the one I want to upgrade first, and then I'm going to upgrade the fishing camp for 2 people. Because I kind of want to, I want to be exploring with 2 people. You will do this for me. Less fatigue while exploring doesn't really matter to me. We can increase our water stock. That's just wood, and we have enough wood, so it doesn't matter. We can nap with 2 people, but napping, fatigue isn't really my problem because I upgraded the overnight sleep majorly. This 25 health gained while handling animals. That wouldn't be bad. This I want, but for that I need an ancient knowledge. This would be nice. I'll do that actually rather quickly, but again, it's rope. We're somewhat low on rope. Gardening efficiency would be nice. It's only crab meal and a fire crystal. That works for me. What broke? Mining camp. It's not a problem. Not a problem. You guys can do that. We can put... Yes. How this works, for those that don't know, we can put sheep in here. We have, I think, 6 or so. I'm gonna look afterwards. And every sheep eats 1 food. And if we put 2 sheep in here, a third sheep can be created. They can make love. All sheep are hermaphrodites. There's not male and female, so we don't need to worry about that. And we can always, if we do get in a pinch, slaughter them for food. And when this gets over 80, the milk or the wool, the sheep can be shorn or milken. I'm not sure what the past tense is of that. And not the past tense, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna take a lot of water, but right now water isn't a problem in our camp. So I would rather do it now, actually. Let's do it like that. That should get us through quite some time. Let's check out the place we just found. Scratch rocks. Dig the stone. Let's inspect it. This was visibly dug by someone before, but they seem to have abandoned their work before they were finished. Well then, let's dig the stone. That seems like something I really want, considering my current assignment. The rock was dug horizontally. There must be a reason for that, right? Let's keep digging. Frick. Keep digging. God damn it! It's a 60% chance you can do it, thank you. You strike with your pickaxe and you break a small part of the rock into several parts. However, the noise of resonance inside is unusual. You feel there's something inside the rock, which is kind of strange. Got quite a bit of stone, which is nice. Of course we're gonna keep digging. You strike another blow with your pickaxe, breaking a new part of the rock in the process. You notice the strange resonance, more important than before. If you're getting closer, you have to keep digging. Didn't we have the same thing with the iron vein, and the thing we felt inside turned out to just be a hot geyser burning his skin? You strike a final blow to what was left of the rock and it reveals something unexpected. At the heart of this rock lies a small blazing crystal. You retrieve it and wonder how it got stuck here. Yes, we got a ton of stone and a fire crystal. And a dwarven pickaxe. I'm in my happy place right now. I'm in my absolute happy place. That was a great haul. It was an absolutely outstanding haul. You know what? You will immediately mangle with the horse's head again. Touch the head. Touch it! I'm not gonna read it out. If you want to see it, it's a lot of text, and if you want to see it, you can always watch the last episode. I'm only going to read it when we reach the point where we couldn't get further last time. Really? He doesn't make the 95%? You've got to be kidding me. How does fail all these skill checks that I totally should make? I don't know if you've watched the last episode, but all these 70%, I don't do them. It's also the reason why Eric is in such a bad place. A second time I'm not making the 95%? You've got to be kidding me. I know it's RNG and you can't be mad at RNG, but I can totally be mad at RNG at this point. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way he's making the dodge. Oh, he made it! You dodged just in time, but then everything turns back to normal. No more mist, no more hooded shape, no more horses. You wake up where you were before in front of the stake, just now you're holding a decapitated horse's head in your hands. You shiver, you feel the ominous aura around the head, you just have to quickly put it in your bag. We got a dead horse's head. We got some more courage. This dead horse's head, considering how much bullshit we've been through for it, it better be made out of pure gold or something. Wrong. Here. By the way, we have 4 more sheep, so we have 6 sheep in total. Quest item. This head of a dead horse engulfed in a dark aura can be used to curse someone, but you don't want to eat this, ever. Yeah, obviously we're not gonna eat it. Who the frick would wanna eat that? It's such a random thing. Don't eat it. I wasn't going to. Yeah, just don't. Yeah, you need to be healed. We're good on food, right? Yeah, that's what I kept saying last time. Yeah, we're good on food. Let's go next. We're gonna be overflowing on healing plants because we're always doing the no direction harvesting because we've upgraded that by 50%, which makes it by far the best thing ever. So we're gonna have more healing plants than we'll ever need. Oh, also I need to send someone to heal the sheep. They were hurt. We found a beach. Okay, he's gonna need to take a break next turn. But that's okay, because the mining camp also needs to take a break. So that's fair enough. Hey, it's a salt marsh. Let's get the salt first. The further from the sea you walk, the smaller the crystals become. Really? That's what I meant, it's another 70%. Today, the RNG just hates me. It just hates everything. It just hates me with a passion. Gather the salt on the surface. We've done this before. And also it's just salt. Go for the green shimmers. I forgot what this does actually. You don't need exploration. And you're never going to be in battle again. So you're just going to get general XP. I forgot what all of these do. So you're just going to do it because you're good at it. You approach a pool with green shimmering lights on the water surface. It's big enough for you to sit down inside. We're going to relax. 1 foot into the water tested. It's rather cool, but it feels good. Satisfied. You enter the pool. Sit in the natural cavity. Your muscles relax under the effect. Close your eyes, and we've lost some injury, and some fatigue, and some depression. You know what? You can use almost everything that whatever it gives you. Of course you failed it. You can use it too. Try to reach the bottom. She fails in 86. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. At this point, I'm starting to get really frustrated. If you watched the last episode and this episode, I am missing every freaking skill check. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely, and she's blind. No exploration and no scavenging. Oh frick! Thankfully, she's just healing. We have to end the day anyway, but I want to put him here so I don't forget about that. Let's do that. Just because I'm afraid of forgetting things tomorrow. You're decent at both. It really doesn't matter. We do need to make fish bait, however. Let's end the day. Almost. Let's end the day. I'm glad we built these pens. Managed to catch some sheep. We'll be able to breed them. It's a long process, but that would mean a sturdy source of food. We'll have to butcher these poor little guys. Too sad. Think about their fresh grilled meat on your plate. Yum yum. That was provided for milk and wool. We can weave wool into fabric and turn milk into cheese. That's yummy too. Don't forget though, the poor beasts need to be shared when they are covered in wool. If you wait too long, their health will start to degenerate. We need to feed them well too. Weed and water should be enough. It's a lot of work, but it's a big step forward if we want to settle here for good. We can't rely on only fishing and hunting. It's not reliable enough. I don't see myself milking stupid sheep for the rest of my life. I have to find a way to keep on hunting. She could cut some slack to your daughter, you know. You're overprotective beyond reason. Thanks for your advice, dear sister. It'll give me some when you raise a child of your own. I'm just giving you an outsider's view of the situation. She'll just end up hating you. I mean that she survived. As a mom, that is my top priority. That is true. You don't have to be your child's friend, okay? Like once it's an adult, you can be friends with your child. Like I'm friends with my father now, but I'm glad that when I was a kid, he was my father, not my buddy. Happy and fulfilled comes second. It's better to be alive and miserable than to be dead and happy in Valhalla. That applies for all of us too. I believe that is if you're alive, there's a chance for happiness. Even if it's very long, even if it's very hard, even if there is only the tiniest chance, but the possibility exists. When you're dead, you're dead. So let's keep on believing we'll be happy one day. She got iron will and will never fade. I'm glad with that. We got enough bad traits lately. We got all the bad traits. It's remarkable. We get to share some water. She can get one of the awesome meals. For everyone else, the awesome meal is basically just a waste, but whatever. We're gonna use them because I don't want them to rot. I've decided against that. I know last time I did exactly the opposite, but yeah, that's how it works. That's how my brain works. I do opposite things from time to time. No, don't give it to him, give it to him. Okay. That leaves us with a lot of vegetables, but they don't rot too quickly. I mean, in a bad case, we're gonna lose 7 tonight. So we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. It's interesting that you can't dry the vegetables, you can only dry fruit. Because I know of sun-dried tomatoes, and they're so yummy. How long is sneezing? I'm gonna need to make a sickness potion for her, because we don't have a healer for her. I'm just going to have my crafter make a potion for her that gets rid of her sickness. Yeah, we can do another day. Oh, we're in a drought. But that's okay, that's gonna help us with drying food. Yeah, we have enough. Thanks to the iron mine we found. I already kind of got this going, I got this going, that's sweet. You do that, yes. I do want that, however, as well. Yes. Very good. I think I must share him tomorrow. He needs to rest for a day. Or half a day. He'll get half a day of rest. He'll just keep going. It's okay. Sure. I'm okay with all of this. Let us go. Do I want to hire somebody? Okay, let's assume I take the samurai lady. What would she be doing right now? She could craft. I could use a second crafter right now, but that is a one-time thing. Usually I have enough crafters. I can't iron mine really anyway. This needs to recover and it's gonna take forever. This is gonna take like 10 days at least to get back in a decent state. In 10 days it technically is recovered by 15, so it would be back to 90. That's a lot. And while it's recovering, Knut is also a crafter. Let's not forget that. So I really don't feel like that would be. I could cook and harvest, but eh. I'm gonna wait at least one more day. Probably even more. I honestly just don't think I have a use for my 10th person, and I don't want to waste anything. Now the question is, do I overpay Eeloaf? Because he's gonna want more for himself, and it feels like this is one of those which we solve pretty easily. So I would like to overpay now, maybe. But the problem is that we're gonna have trouble getting more stone in the future because we've destroyed our mining camp, and for the next 10 days or so we cannot get more stone. So I probably don't want to overpay because otherwise I'm basically crippling my production. I'd rather overpay on something like wood or something like that. Okay, that is enough meat because we still have all the vegetables. We're going to cook, however. Yeah, I think I'd prefer to overpay the next time he wants wood. Oh, we need to get some water. The now familiar hoofbeat of Eeloaf's mule could be heard in the distance. Here comes the human garbage again. Oh no, we could make it quick this time. Hello, Mel Pig, it's time. Hand over the precious resources to Eeloaf. It's only 25, it's not 30 stone. Yeah, I'm giving him the 5 stone, whatever. Let's give him the 5 stone and overpay now. I don't know what it actually does, but I'm assuming basically I'm paying forward now, and when I have to pay less at some point, it will save me. I'm assuming that's how it works. Take these and a small bonus just for you, handsome. You've understood how it works here. Perfect. Thanks for your time. It's been a real pleasure, my little chicken. Next tribute for Master Beyond, press B. 40 rope. It's 40 rope. That's terrible. He still needs to do that. He needs something against depression, but what I could actually do instead... First of all, you do this. Secondly, you do that. And then you go produce. He's in a good shape now. We need row. Obviously. It's the only thing I can really produce, and all the ointments. I mean, I kind of want to make one more sickness ointment because my people are sick, but making 5 rope doesn't really help me too much, though. By the way, Bloodwit, you go here. That means you need to cook. I'm gonna have her cook. She's way worse at it, but still. Let's do that. Do we... No, we don't. Do we need to do something here? No, we don't. She doesn't need to do any of that. So instead, I'm gonna send her here. She's not good with beasts, though. Sure, she can do this. If I focus on hemp, how much will she get? 47? If I make no focus, it's 2 to 6. You're gonna do this. And we're gonna just grow some hemp. I think that will be the best choice here. That's a weird device. It's back. There's a strange device. 3 stone heads on a large wooden structure. Tied to some kind of lever in the ground. You notice a small wooden box in the middle of the device. A cavity is carved in it, large enough to put your hand in it. Inspected. She's best at both. So we're gonna take her. Cautiously approach the strange device. Several possibilities. Let's check the heads. Take a closer look at the stone heads. They usually represent some sort of warrior with different attitudes. You don't find anything special. Yeah, but nothing bad happened, so I can just keep doing that. Like, she didn't even get tired or something. There's no point in... At the back of your head, you notice small runes engraved on the stone. Easy to decipher the words forest, mountain, and apple. You cautiously approach the strange device. Several possibilities. Check the lever. The lever is firmly tied to the device. Your only choice would be to pull it. Pull the lever. Nothing happens. The lever comes back to its original place. Okay, and check the box. A simple wooden box. Nothing here. Never mind, pee in it, put dirt in it, and check with your hand. I'm gonna check with our hand. You put your whole hand and half of your form in the box. Nothing. Let's pee in it. You pee in the box, nothing happens. The box is now wet and smelly. Of course, they approach the strange device. Let's pull it. We've already done this. Is this the same again? Forest, mountain, and apple. Let's put some dirt in it. You grab some dirt and put it in the box. Nothing happens. Okay, we've literally done everything here. Something happens. Oh, but I was thinking that because we just did all the other 3 things. The box closes and the 3 heads start spinning around like crazy. You hear screeching sounds in the device. After a few seconds, the head stops spinning and nothing more happens. You cautiously approach the device. Okay, now we can do this. I think I get it. No, you don't. You thought you understood how the device worked, but no, you didn't. Aww. Let's take the smart girl. Actually, no, I want to make it with her. Because she's better at scavenging, and I'm assuming there's going to be a scavenge check then afterwards. I think you've understood how the device works. You need to put something in the box and then pull the lever. But what object should you insert? Must be linked to the runes on the stone heads. Forest, mountain, and apple. So a piece of wood, a stone, and a piece of fruit. What is the purpose of this device? I don't know. Do we have a piece of fruit right now? We do have a stone and we do have a piece of wood. But I don't think we have a piece of fruit, no. So we actually do this instead. And then we're going to use it in the afternoon. That should work. Who can't fulfill the... Oh, you don't have a plan? I don't know what I'm doing. Just pick potions then. We'll make one more sickness decrease potion. And then at some point I want to stop making potions because I mean the heal everything potion is kind of nice. But there are a few cases where I actually need to heal everything. But then we also don't want to... Like, you never need to actually use it to get rid of 100 bad trade. Because we're not in that bad of a spot. Like, you can help it. If you use it for 2 things, let's say, and you just don't feed the person during the night, you use it automatically for 3, because it means the person is hungry as well. So it's not too bad. We got a lot of water. He got us enough fruit so we can use the device. She's been exploring, but we're out of water. But thankfully we have enough to make some. And we're in an encounter. I was actually hoping we didn't. Not because of any in-game reason, but just because that makes my recording go longer and I don't want to cut during the encounter. Me and my good reasons for doing things, right? We're going to go in evasion stance, and I should have your next at first. Now I need to end, because if I you next now, I'm gonna stand in the front line. And I don't want to do that, so I should have your next at, then shot and then moved back. But I was too quick. You can insult her, but that won't matter too much. Not to mention that she resists it anyway. But she's not going to escape the X-Roll. Yes, she did! Oh my god, I can't believe it. Carrie dodged something. Good job, Carrie. Good job. With only 55 dodge, you managed to dodge something for once in your life. Could you maybe move up? Oh, he didn't. It's not his turn anyway. Sure, you yell. And now we could bull charge the shield man twice. And I think I want to do that. Because I might even kill her with 2 bull charges and blood wet. It could be enough to kill her. And that would be a big help, because that means no more damage resistance for the other people. Yes, that will work. And sure, hit him. Doesn't matter. I need to do it first, then I can move back with that, and then I can go into evasion stance. Next turn it's even better, because we got the additional action point. So next turn we can do the same thing, but with a sniper shot. Yeah, as long as they don't throw stuff at carry, we're fine. Because my front row, they will never ever get through their defense. Bloodwort just has too much of it, and she has 1 damage resistance, and he has slightly less, but he has 2 damage resistance, so there's no way they'll ever get through. I'm actually feeling quite well with this lineup. I'm considering, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm actually considering trying one of Bjorn's fingers tomorrow. We could try that and see what happens, how strong they actually are. I don't know. But it feels to me like we're doing quite some damage, like we're doing quite well here. So we might as well try, right? I'm not going to guard because I can't, but I'm going to impenetrable wall on her. It's given her an additional 25% dodge. That brings her up to almost 80 dodge. Like at some point she just cannot be hurt anymore. Come on, game. Even your RNG can't hate me that much. I actually should have done this shot from the front and then, but whatever. Let's just end the turn. Okay. Thankfully he's not going for the 80 dodge carry. It says plus 65, but she also has a permanent 15, that's why it's 80. You just charge. Oh wow. Excuse me? Excuse that little interruption there. Unfortunately, someone was at my door and it was at the worst possible time because it was the right at the end. So I'm going to have to cut here after the episode. Spend some extra time, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. We're going to do this. All of that will be fine. We'll be fine. Let's see what we have for tomorrow. Oh, it's a wheat patch. Sweet, because we can get food there, but I don't care, and we don't really need the wheat right now either. We're gonna keep it in mind that we have it, which is awesome, but we're not going to harvest it right now because we have enough food by far. So sure, let's end the day. Grumble, grumble. Is everything okay, Carrie? Mom again. Chef Rule wants to teach me how to sew, but it's so boring. It's so boring. It's useless too. At least my dad taught me useful things like hunting, fishing, making a fire. Yeah, but you do like wearing clothes, right? And you do realize you can't really go to the next tailor over, so it's pretty good if the new generation also knows how to sew. Oh, but sewing is so much fun and very useful, and your husband will come home with a big hole in his pants. I'll be happy to know how to sew. Why should I have to do it? Why don't men learn how to sew? Oh, Carrie, men don't have the patience, and your beautiful agile hands. Pfft, horseshit. I don't have the patience either. I wish I was born a man sometimes. Aww, poor Carrie. I'm sure you can be a woman who doesn't sew after all. Woman who doesn't sew and who hunts. Yes, we make our own rules in this new land. Oh yeah, it's America, it's the land of possibilities. Okay, she's quite depressed. They're gonna have a drink tomorrow. We actually want multiple people to have drinks here. Actually, one of them should, because she will go exploring when she is having a drink with someone. So, they should be having the drink together. Even though they do like each other, but I don't think it's a good idea if they have the drink together. So I think I'm gonna have Carrie have the drink with her maybe, and the other way. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow how it fits perfectly. Do have tasty meals, but they're not really necessary at this point. I probably should stop making them because I'm kind of wasting resources when I do. Because they're too good, basically. Also, I could have put some of them on the dryer. Yeah, unless my people are hungry, I shouldn't be making the meals, because people only get like 18 to 20-ish Like something between 15 and maybe 25, but it almost never is high enough for that to actually make sense. Only one. That's okay. And again, the crab meal actually would do want to rot. I do want the crab meals to rot. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna make a quick break here, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.